Hi, I'm Ian from Northwest Towbars in Stockport. On this video I'm going to demonstrate the range of Thule Towbar mounted cycle carriers for 2010. The 970 Express is a very easy to use two-cycle carrier. Pop it onto the tow ball, open out the arms, press down on the pad in the middle. The carrier is then ready for loading the bikes. The bikes are secured using these elasticated rubber straps and the fabric straps go through the frames. The 9743 bike carrier is fitted very easily onto the tow ball. Tighten the locking screw by hand and then finish tightening with the supplied spanner. Elasticated straps for the bikes again. There is a supplied fabric strap for lower down. The carrier can be folded flat by slackening this knob and this knob. The 972 is essentially the same carrier as the 974, but this one has the ability to tilt with the bikes loaded. Lift up the handle to the right, then the one in the centre, and the carrier goes down to the ground. Lift it back up. It locks into place automatically, then finally secure with the safety catch. Rubberized straps for the frames, fabric strap fitted for the lower frame. This carrier can be folded flat for storage very simply by turning these side handles. The 9708 is a 4-bike carrier. Same fixing onto the tow ball as the previous two carriers. This one can be tilted with assistance, I would say. You have to slacken these two knobs off. Then with 4 bikes loaded, a second person will need to support the arms whilst you lift the 2 screws. The carrier then goes down to the ground. Back up, relocate the screws and tighten the knobs. I say it's a lot easier to do that without bikes on than it is with the bikes on. This carrier can be folded flat by removing these 2 knobs and screws and flipping the arms over backwards. That's the 9708. The entry-level wheel support carrier from Thule is the 9502. This one carries 2 bikes. There is a 3-bike carrier, the 9503, exactly the same but with an extra track. It can be tilted by slackening off 2 screws and then swinging the hook underneath out of the way. Fairly basic tilt system, but does permit access to the rear of the car. It's secured to the tow bar with the same system as the last few hang-on carriers. Comes complete with a lighting board and has fabric straps for the wheels. The Thule 949, known as the Easy Base, is a multi-purpose carrier. In this case we've got it fitted with 3 cycle tracks. These can be removed easily and it can be fitted with a mesh tray. Alternatively, as another accessory, it has a large soft-sided bag, or you can get a hard-sided luggage box for this carrier. It's fixed to the tow ball in the same way as all the previous carriers so far, the locking screw. The supports for the bikes are very easily fitted and removed, so you don't have to take the carrier apart every time you want to put these brackets on. By slackening off these 2 knobs, the 949 can be folded flat for storage. New for 2010 is the Thule 941. This is a 2-bike carrier which is using the frame from its predecessor, the 944. Lowers onto the tow ball and is secured using the integrated locking handle. This can then be locked on with a new style of nylon key. Once locked, the handle spins freely. To tilt this carrier, you release the safety catch, pull out this handle, and it tilts easily. Locks back automatically, then replace the safety catch. The wheels are secured with fabric straps and the bike frames with fitted solid arms. These don't remove easily from the carrier in the way that some of the other racks do. There is another version of this for 3 bikes, the 943. The 941 can be folded for storage by slackening off the 2 black knobs and pulling firmly on the arm to fold it flat. Also new this year is the 921. It's fitted very simply onto the ball. You do have an initial adjustment to make to suit your own tow bar, but that's just by turning a knob here, very easily done. After that, press down on the securing handle, bike carrier is ready for action. The wheel straps are nylon with a very nice built-in ratchet to tighten the straps. Perhaps the easiest to use tilt system of any of the bike carriers. Press down with your foot on the front and the bike carrier tilts to a good angle. Automatically locks back into place. When it comes to storing this carrier, the lights fold in and the tracks slide up, taking up a minimum amount of space in the boot. The vertical arm can be folded flat by slackening the 2 knobs here, slide the arms out of the way, lift up, and that all folds flat. There is a 3 bike version, the 923. This is the Thule 916. It has been designed with electric bikes in mind. It has a carrying capacity of 60 kilos, 30 kilos per bike. Lower it onto the ball, press down firmly on the handle, slide the cover forwards to the green position, turn the key, and the carrier is locked on, ready for use. For easy loading of the bikes, there is an accessory, the 9151, which hooks into the end here, and it's a ramp to roll the bikes up. Easy tilt mechanism, press down with your foot, that tilts to about 50 degrees from vertical. This is the Thule 909, the flagship of the cycle carrier range from Thule. There is a Thule 908 available for 2 bikes, this one being the 3 bike. The bikes are secured with nylon straps, easily pushed in, pull tight even when you're wearing gloves. Easy to fit and remove supports for the frames of the bikes. Comes off like so. The benefit of this is you can load the first 1 or 2 bikes and still feed the longer supports through the bikes. Easy to tilt, flip down, pull this lever up and the carrier tilts down. You can increase the tilt by making a slight modification underneath the carrier. This can be fitted with an extra bike adapter, the 9081. I'll demonstrate that for you now. This is the 9081 extra bike adapter. To fit it to the carrier, you just slot it into the underside of the outer track on the rack. Line it up with 2 slots, press down, and then tighten these 2 knobs. What was a 3 bike carrier is now ready for 4 bikes. To secure the 4th bike, same straps as all the others, and this small securing frame goes from the outermost bike frame to the frame of the 4th bike. This has a built-in lock, as does the 3rd bike, and there is also a lock to lock the carrier to the car.